It's such an amazing feeling when friends and family and well-wishers contact you by phone or messages talking about this day 21 years ago when Australia played against the West Indies at the Kensington Oval in Barbados. It was the year 1999, and I feel it necessary now that I speak a little bit about that match. It was a historic day, but it was also the best 5 days of cricket I have ever played. And I'm sure if not for the Australians, it was for a number of West Indian teammates of mine. I remember that day 1 and day 2, Steve Waugh 199 and Ricky Ponting 104 took a measured approach. Australia was in early trouble after Steve won the toss and elected to bat.
And a beautiful delivery again. That's the right length, and the Australian captain is having a tough day at the office.
They rescued their team.
Typical Steve Waugh shot.
Waugh brings up his 50. And there he goes again. And that is 4.
Good shot. And there's no one out there.
And they were able to post a mammoth 490 runs.
So the Australians finished their first innings with a formidable total of 490.
Now, I believe our turn at the crease. This is a part of the match that never got the attention and subsequent praises it deserved.
Led before. He's gone first ball. Another short one. There'll be a big appeal for the Australians. Bryan Laura walks. It's caught the glove, and that's a big breakthrough for the Australians.
In the air, and Waugh has taken a beauty at first slip.
That all-important partnership between Sherwin Campbell, 106 of 271 balls, and Ridley Jacobs, 68, after we found ourselves 6 for 96. That was the one reason I feel that we remained in the game. Otherwise, it was us chasing in the 4th innings 500, and that would have been impossible.
That's it. Sherwin Campbell nudges the ball down towards third man, brings Kensington Oval alive, and reaches his 3rd Test 100.
The West Indies had to thank Sherman Campbell and Ridley Jacobs for dragging them out of trouble.
Our second term with the ball in our hands saw a special performance from the great Courtney Walsh, 5 wickets for 39 runs.
And that's close and that's out.
He's in trouble.
Looked like it was up.
That's the line, that's the length, and out. And got him, bowled.
Gone. Caught behind. Leg ball. It's in the air, and the catch to deep backward square leg, comfortably taken by Campbell.
Some amazing and disciplined bowling from the rest of the guys, and we were able to limit the Australians for 146.
5 wickets again for Courtney Walsh. Whitley Ambrose bowled very well indeed, 2 for 60. Pedro Collins, a couple of handy wickets.
A game that once looked a walk in the park for the Australians now looked like anyone's game.
So the total mounts, the deficit decreases.
They gave us a not too easy target of 308 in 4.5 sessions. I knew that the first hurdle was that session and a half on the 4th day, where the Australians were the only ones that can leave saying that they were in a winning position. We just had to survive. Again, Campbell, this time with Adrian Griffith, saw the new ball off, and at that point I was hoping and praying that they can take us till the end of the day. But the Australian, the great Australian, Glenn McGrath, struck a couple times.
Finally got that breakthrough. Sherwin Campbell, been there a long time, 33. First wicket down for 72.
And I was left with a quick decision to make. Do I go in? Do I send the night watchman in? Something I did in the first innings and was booed for. But I told Pedro Collins wouldn't do the same thing. He will keep them out. So I said, go ahead, Pedro, keep them out. And a couple of overs, we'll be okay. But he fell first ball, and the booing was louder than the first innings when I walked out. But I survived. I woke up at 4 a.m. the next morning and called one Nicholas Gomez, my former captain at Fatima College, who traveled to Jamaica to give me the support. He knew I needed support in Jamaica a week earlier, and he made his way to Barbados as well. But I'm sure at 4 a.m. he must have been coming out of the nightclub. And he and one Hugh Scott joined me in my room about 4:30. And from that point, we planned my innings against the Australians.
Long hop, and he's put that out of the ground. That's well played too. That ball spun back in a long way. Magnificent cut shot. That is pure perfection.
From start to water break, from water break to lunch, from lunch to water break to tea, till we got that total. Take it easy against the fast bowlers, see them out. You're better against the spinners. You can attack the spinners, take the chance against the spinners, and you're going to get it done. It was an unbelievable feeling. My partnership with Jimmy Adams, my partnership with Curtly Ambrose, and even Courtney Walsh at the end was just unbelievable. I was so proud of all my teammates. It was a fighting spirit I never saw before. I believe that we can win from any position. It was immeasurable joy and tears flowing when that drive sped through the covers of Jason Gillespie.
Gillespie. Bryan Laura has won the match for the West Indies. The West Indies team run onto the oval, and one of the great results in Test match history has just been witnessed here at the Kensington Oval.
Ladies and gentlemen, that Test match was just the best Test match that I've ever played.
So Bryan Laura finished with 153.
Today, we face an enemy that's winning at the moment. But if we take stock of our responsibilities, adhere to our leaders, cry for a disciplined approach, we will win this Test match as well. Play safe.